This video is designed to help ballet teachers teach the beginning levels of ballet. Each ballet student has a unique body. One or more of the positions, techniques, exercises, and/or steps shown in this video may not be suitable for everyone and may result in pain or injury. When in doubt, first consult with a physician. The creators, producers, participants, and distributors of this video are not responsible for injuries resulting from any use of it.
Hello, I'm Lynn, and with this film, I'd like to continue sharing teaching skills with you concerning the most important training in ballet, the beginning or foundation. This film covers the third and last semester of Ballet 1. And now, I'd like to introduce my assistants. This is our pianist, Anatoly Deriev. And this is Catherine, Toby, and Bailey, students who will represent a Ballet 1 class. I'd like to take a moment here to remind teachers that although we will not repeat the stretch and strength exercises that were given in the films covering the first 2 semesters of Ballet 1, they should be continued throughout all 3 semesters. We're going to pretend that we have just completed some of the stretching and warming up exercises. The last exercise I would have given the students before going to the barre would have been the back placement exercise on the floor. Feeling the correct placement of their back first on the floor makes it easier for them to find good placement once they stand up. In the second semester of Ballet 1, you learn Demi-Plié in first and second position. Now you're ready to learn Grand Plié. Grand, of course, means grand or big, and it takes a lot more strength and control to do Grand Pliés. Watch and I'll go through one for you. A Grand Plié goes through a Demi-Plié on the way down and through a Demi-Plié on the way up. So I Demi-Plié and I keep my heels on the floor as long as possible. Then the heels gradually peel off the floor so I can go deeper in the plié and open my knees further to the side. Coming up, my heels go back to the floor as soon as possible. I'm back in my demi-plié, and then I straighten my legs. When you do the Grand Plié, don't lift your heels off the floor any further than necessary, because the closer your heels stay to the floor, the better your Achilles tendon will get a stretch. Also, only go down as far as you can control your placement. Don't go too far and have to sit, okay? Now you try one. Get in first position. That's it. Want your hands in line with your shoulders. Make sure you're rotating your legs as much as your feet, very slowly. Demi-plié. That's it. Now gradually let your heels peel off the floor like you're peeling a banana. That's it. There's your Grand Plié. Coming up, demi-plié. And let's stop here. Check to be sure that we have our knees back over our third toes. Good. And slowly straighten. Not bad. The hardest part about doing a Grand Plié is keeping your back straight. We're going to do another one, and this time I want you to be a sandwich between 2 walls. There's a big wall in front of you and a big wall in back of you. So when you do the Grand Plié, as you go down and up, your knees have to go straight side, and you can't lean over and let your seat go out through the back wall, okay? Here we go. Tummy's in, stand very tall. Demi-plié, now don't look down. Grand Plié, demi-plié, and straight. Good. You make great sandwiches. I must be hungry. I've talked about the heels peeling off the floor like a banana and being a sandwich during the Grand Pliés. Let's go over the Grand Plié in second position now. Place your feet in second. That's it. Your heels apart about the same distance as the width of your hips. Good. And make sure you're not rolling on your ankles. Grand Plié in second position is just like Grand Plié in first, only different. You've heard that joke before. Second position is the only position that you keep your heels on the floor for the Grand Plié, okay? Let's try one. Just like before, I want you to be a sandwich between two walls. Demi Plié. Now don't look down. Grand Plié. Really pull those knees open. Demi Plié. And straight. That's it. Pretty good. Toby, come and help me demonstrate a Grand Plié against the wall. Okay? Practicing a Grand Plié with your back against the wall is a good way to check and see if you're keeping it straight. We're going to use a post. Put your feet in second. That's it. And you want to feel your rib cage straight, not tilted, so it's against the wall, and of course your pelvis straight. That looks very good. And now Demi Plié, Grand Plié, check your back, and Demi Plié, and straight. Good. Now that you can do Grand Pliés, we'll do a combination with them. As you do the Grand Plié, I want you to try not to stop in the Demi Plié and stop in the Grand Plié. See if you can smoothly go through the plié using all of the music, like this. Anatoly? Demi, 2, 3, Grand, 2, 3, Demi, 2, 3, straighten, 2, 3. Thanks. Have you got the idea? Here's the combination. We'll be in first, and we're going to do 2 demi-pliés and 2 grand pliés, like this. 1, straighten, 2, 3, straighten, 4, and then a grand plié, 5, 6, 7, 8, another grand plié, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll tendu to second, 5, lower the heel, 6, and on 7 and 8, I want you to check your back, make sure you have very good placement, and check to see that you're not rolling on your ankles. And then we'll repeat the combination in second. 2 demi-pliés, 2 grand pliés, tendu again, close first, and finish with our arms in low fifth, okay? Let's get ready. Now make sure your pelvis is straight, and you have the 3 points of the foot on the floor evenly, and demi, straight, demi, that's it, and work that rotation as you straighten your legs, right. Now grand plié smoothly, grand, that's it, and demi, straight. One more grand plié, demi, grand, demi, straight, tendu to second, place your heel. Now check your back and check your turnout. And 2 demi-pliés, that's it. Make sure you're back over the 3rd toe. And demi, straight, grand plié, demi, very smoothly, grand. Now work that turnout as you come up. Straight, 1 more grand plié, and that's it. Keep that pelvis very straight. Demi, keep your heels on the floor in second. Tendu the right foot, close first, and finish. this, the last semester of Ballet 1, the students begin to work to the back. We'll start by learning Tendu Back. I think the most difficult thing about doing Tendu Back is keeping your pelvis from tilting and keeping the hip from going back with the leg. Just like Tendu front and side, you must keep your hips and your shoulders straight front. Only the leg should move. Try to move your leg from the hip socket, and of course whenever our foot is moving backwards, what tries to lead? Catherine?
The toes.
The toes, right. Now, Bailey's going to help me demonstrate a tendu to the back, so gather around and watch. Just like Catherine said, the toes are going to lead. It's as if you have gum on your heel and it's stuck to the floor. So the toes are going to move back first. And we go through that little fourth position. The toes continue to lead as you go through the half toe. And finally, we point. Here, make sure you're on the side of your big toe with your knee looking side. And you want to reach out with that leg long and straight. The toes should be as light as a butterfly on the floor. Now, check your pelvis. That's it. You want to make sure your belly button is looking straight front. Reach out with that leg long, and coming in, the heel leads. So we come back through the half toe, the heel comes down in that little fourth, and we're back to first. As your foot goes out to point and then back to first position, it stays on this straight line from where it began in first, okay? All right, let's try a few. Just practice a few. Lead with your toe. That's it. Good. Make sure that there's no weight on your toe when you're pointing. And lead with your heel when you come back to first. That's it. Now look straight front. Right. Hip square. That's the idea. Once the students have a good understanding and some control of the Tendu Back, they can be added to combinations with Tendu front and side. I don't want the students to stay on one leg too long. Overtiring can cause sitting in the hips and not using the muscles correctly. So I would give a combination that alternates legs like this. From our first, we're going to do 3 tendus to the front with the right leg. Lead with your heel out, out, and lead with the toe in, in. 3 tendus front and a demi-plié down, down, and use those rotator muscles to get even more rotation as you straighten your legs. Then repeat that with the left leg. 3 tendus, 1 plié. Then we'll do the side, out, out. Make sure your heel is forward here and that you're using your rotator muscles to hold the turn out of that supporting leg. In, in. 3 tendus, demi-plié. Repeat that with the left leg. Then we'll do it to the back. Use your tummy muscles. Lead with the toe out, out. Lead with the heel in, in. 3 tendus back, demi-plié. Repeat it with the left leg. To finish, we're going to press up in Elevé, up, up, and we're going to balance. Before you balance, I want you to check a few hundred things. Make sure you're standing on your half toe correctly, that you're using your rotator muscles to hold that turn out. Check your back, make sure your shoulders are down and wide and your neck relaxed. Then let go of the bar with one hand. And once you feel you have your balance, let go with the other hand. And if you lose your balance, take the bar again with one hand and try again. Okay? In a good first, pull your tummies in and lead with your heel, lead with the toes, out, out, in, in. plie, down, down, and up, left foot, out, point. That's it. Don't lose the floor, Toby. Keep your toe on the floor. Out, out. That's better. In. Through the 4. That's it. Keep the top of that big toe on the floor. And plie down. Watch the ankles. Up to the side. Out, out. Very nice. In. Good. Heels forward. And feel that heel. That's right. Stand very tall on your supporting leg. In. That's it. And now work that rotation. And up. Left foot. Out, out. Plie, knees way back of your ears. Up. Now use your tummies to the back. Back, 2, in, and back, in. Very long, straight legs. In. Now the left, toe leads. In. Press up. Now take your time. Make sure you're on the half toe Bailey correctly. That's it. Now if you lose your balance, take the bar again. And lift that tummy. Very good balance. Lower and finish. That was very, very nice. Now that you have Tendu Back, you're ready to do Dégagé Back. Just like Dégagé front and side, the foot pushes down into the floor, going through a tendu before it releases off the floor just an inch or two. It comes back through a tendu to close. Remember, when you're working to the back, you have to work harder to hold your pelvis straight and not let it tilt like that. Let's see you try some. Dégagé, brush, toe, close. Brush, toe, close. And then change. Try the other foot. Brush, toe, close. Now, be sure you're leading with your toe, Catherine. The toe leads. Brush, toe, close. That's it. Good. That's the idea. Good. Let's do the dégagés in all directions now. Front, side, and back, like this. We're going to do 4 dégagés front with the right foot. Brush, toe, close. 4 times. And then 4 front with the left. Brush, toe, close. 4 side with the right. 4 side with the left. And then 4 back with the right. 4 back with the left. And finally, we'll press up in an Elevé to balance, and be sure before you balance, check to be sure that your placement is correct. Then you'll let go with one hand. Once you have your balance, let go with the other, and this time we're going to see if we can lower with straight legs. Also, as you're working, touch the bar very lightly with your hands. You want to always be on balance, not depending on the bar to hold you up, okay? Here we go. First position, tummy's in, pull your legs up, and brush, toe, close, brush, toe, close, brush, toe, close, brush, toe, close. Left foot, brush, toe, close. Good. Brush, not too high, just barely off the floor. Right, now side, brush, toe, close. Keep your heels forward. That's it. Left foot, brush, toe, close. Down into the floor. That's it. That heel really forward. To the back. Brush, toe, close. Brush, toe, close. Relax your neck. Brush, toe, left foot. Brush, toe, close. Brush, toe, close. Lead with that toe. Press up and take your time. Tummy's in. And lower. First position. In the second semester of Ballet 1, you learned rond de jambe from front to side and from side to front. Now that you can do Tendu Back, you're ready to learn rond de jambe from side to back and back to side. And Catherine's going to come and help me. Let's start in first. Everybody watch. And with our pelvis very straight, we're going to begin with the tendu to second. That's it. And now, Catherine, there's a little man down there, and he's very strong. And he's going to be pulling on your leg to make it reach out in the biggest circle possible to Tendu Back. So you're going to have to work to hold your hip and not let it go back with the leg. So here he goes. Reach, reach, reach with the leg, reach, reach, all the way to Tendu Back. That's it. And then leading with our heel, we close back to first. And in the first, you want to check to be sure you're not rolling on your ankles. That's it. Let's do one more. Tendu side. And now, as the leg reaches to Tendu Back, work to hold this heel forward. Keep the leg rotated so that when we're in our Tendu Back, the side of the big toe is on the floor and our knee is looking side. That's very nice. And come into first. And again, make sure you're standing on the 3 points of the foot evenly. Good. Shake your legs out. That's it. And now let's do one from Tendu Back to side. And of course, whenever our foot is moving backward, what leads?
The toes.
Yes. So the toes lead, and we go to Tendu Back. Now there's that little man again, and I want you to reach out. He's going to be pulling on your leg, and at the same time, bring that heel forward all the way to your second position. That's it. And then close back to first. Check your turnout again. Very good. After working on the rond de jambes from side to back and back to side for a while, the students are now ready to put the pieces of the rond de jambe together. We're going to do rond de jambe en dehors. This means that the leg will circle outward or away from the supporting leg. Outward or away from the supporting leg. We'll do 4 rond de jambe en dehors with the right leg and then 4 with the left like this. We'll lead with the heel front and then circle to the side, keeping that heel forward, and then reach out to circle back, working to hold that rotation. So when we're in Tendu Back, our knee is looking side. Close, leading with our heel. And in first, make sure that you're not rolling on your ankles. 4 rond de jambe en dehors with the right, 4 with the left. In a good first position, tummy's in. Pull your legs up, and front, side, back, first. Front, lead with the heel, side, back, first. Very long legs, heel up, heel forward, heel down and first. Front, side, back, first, left foot, front, side, stand very tall on your supporting leg, first, front, and front, side heel forward, back, first, stand very tall on your supporting leg, front, side, heel forward, back, first, and finish. That's it. That was pretty good. I'd like you to reverse the combination now by doing the rond de jambes en dedans. This means that the leg will circle inward or toward the supporting leg. Rond de jambes en dedans. We'll do 4 rond de jambes en dedans with the right and 4 with the left, and we'll lead with the toe back and reach out, circling to our second, bringing that heel forward all the way to your second. And now keeping the hip back, we're going to take that heel up and forward. Try to be on the top of your big toe here, and then lead with the toes back to first. Again, check your turnout. Make sure you're standing on the 3 points of the foot evenly. Have you got it? In a good first, pull your tummies up. That's it. Make sure you're standing on the 3 points of the foot even, and relax your neck. Lead with the toe back. Bring the heel forward, heel on top, toes back. Back, reach out, front, first. And now long leg Bailey, don't let that knee bend. Front, first. Lead with the toe. Bring the heel forward. Heel up, first. Left foot, back, side, front, first. And standing very tall, relax your neck. Front, first. Use your tummy muscles. Side, heel on top, first, one more, back, side, front, first, and arms, low fifth, beautiful hand position. Your tendus are looking very good, so I think you're ready to learn tendu closing plié. We'll start with a tendu to second, out, out. And now, instead of closing with straight legs, we're going to gradually bend our knees and close plié. Going out to the tendu again, the legs gradually straighten. Both legs should be straight at the same time. And here, make sure you're standing very tall on your supporting leg, that you're not sitting in your hip. This foot should be as light as a feather on the floor. Good. Now coming in, go through all the sections of the foot, back to the plié, melt into the plié. Also here, be sure your weight is back on 2 feet. That's it. Let's do this with the music. On the introduction, we'll demi plié. And then we'll go out, out, melt, melt. We'll do 4 tendus closing plié with the right foot, and then 4 with the left. Have you got it? Okay. First, tummies in, and plié, knees way open, out, out, very straight legs, in, out, out, in, good, out, out, in, one more, out, heel forward, in, now the left foot, heel, half toe point, half toe heel close, through the sections of the foot, into plié, very nice. out, out, in, and straighten your legs. Finish. We're now going to work on a position that seems a bit weird at first. Sur le Cou-de-Pied, the wrapped position. That ankle stretch you've been working on really helps you do this position correctly. From our first, you're going to pick up your right foot and keep it flexed. Don't point your foot. Place your arch just above the ankle of your supporting leg. And I want you to keep your heel right where it is and see if you can wrap your toes around to the back. I want you to be sure you have your heel on this side and your toes on the other side. Let me see how you're doing. Pretty good. That's it. I want to see the heel on this side and the toes wrapping around, just like a claw, around to the back. That's it. Good. Let's try it with the left foot now. So put your foot in first and the left foot. Heel all the way across, toes around. That's it. Now make sure your knee is pulling open to the side as much as possible, but your hips straight front. Make sure you're standing very tall on your supporting leg. That's it. Good. After the students can get into a good sur le Cou-de-Pied front, it's time to learn back. Sur le Cou-de-Pied back is harder to learn than front, but I found this way of getting into the position makes it a bit easier. We'll start by doing a good sur le Cou-de-Pied front, and once you're sure you have a good position, freeze your foot, zap. Don't let it change, and then carefully take your foot and we're going to put it in back, and I want this tendon to be touching that one. Notice that my toes are looking back, and if I lowered my foot, the side of my big toe would be on the floor, just like when we do Tendu Back. Okay? Let's see you do it. Get in first, and we'll start with the right foot. Place it in sur le Cou-de-Pied front. Now check to be sure you have a very good position. And then we're going to freeze our foot. Zap, zap, zap. Very carefully now, we're going to take our foot. Don't forget it's frozen. Don't let it change. And place it in sur le Cou-de-Pied back. That's it. This tendon is touching that one, and our toes are looking back. Way down here below the calf of our supporting leg. That's the idea. Toes looking back. All right, let's try the left foot. Place your foot sur le Cou-de-Pied front, toes pointing around to the back, and freeze your foot. Zap, 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 and carefully take it to sur le Cou-de-Pied back. Now you can point it a little more. That's it, just as long as the toes are looking back and up as much as you can. That's it. Good. Let's do a combination to work on the sur le Cou-de-Pied positions. From our first, we'll place our right foot sur le Cou-de-Pied front on count 1. Hold 2, 3, and then on count 4, change very carefully to sur le Cou-de-Pied back. Hold 5, 6, 7, and then place your foot back to first on 8. So it'll be 1, hold 2, 3, change 4, hold 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll do it twice with the right foot and twice with the left. Have you got it? All right. First position. Tummy's in. And 1, 2, 3, change 4, hold 5, point it back just a bit more, that's it, 7, 8, again, 1, 2, good, 3, change 4, hold 5, 6, 7, first left foot, 1, 2, stand very tall on your supporting leg, change, hold, 6, 7, first. 1, toes around to the back, 3, 4, change, 6, 7, and first. In the last semester of Ballet 1, you learned port de bras. What does port de bras mean? Toby.
Movement of the arms.
Exactly, very good. Before we do some port de bras, I'd like to go over a few things, so just watch. Watch how my arms move from second down to low fifth. Notice that my palms lead. I don't want the side of my hand to lead. And also, did you notice this little breath before my arms moved? Put your arms in second and do this with me. There's invisible strings that are going to pull your fingers out a little bit just before the arms move, but not up here, okay? Just out, and then the palms lead to low fifth. That's it. Here, be sure that you've rotated your lower arm and your hands so that the palms are looking up at your face, and a little longer arms, Catherine, so the elbows are a bit straighter. That's it. Check to be sure you have lots of air under your arms so your shoulders are wide. Now, watch closely. When we take our arms up to first position, I want you to pretend that there's little magnets on the ends of your fingers so that the hands don't come up like this. The fingers are pulling toward each other and they lift to first. Good. Here again, make sure your palms are looking up at your face. Now keep your shoulders down and wide, and we take the arms up to high fifth. That's it. The palms are looking at our face. We want the baby finger on the bottom, so I shouldn't see your palms from the front. Good. Now, those magnets are still pulling your fingers toward each other so that we have an oval frame around your face. And those fingers continue that line of the oval. They're not looking up or hanging down. We're going to take the arms to second position, and remember, we don't lead with our elbow. We're going to slice the air to second. Check and be sure your elbows are round. That's it. Palms are front. That's it. Make sure you have two fingers slightly open. And Toby, let's have the wrists a little straighter so they continue the line. That's it. Like you have a little splint here. Right, so we continue the line of the arms and the hands. Very nice, Catherine. Good. Rest your arms. Follow me now, and we'll do port de bras through all the positions. And a good first, stand very tall, and make sure your shoulders are down and wide. We'll open our arms to second on the introduction, okay? And. Right arm up to third, low, right arm up to fourth, all the way up to high fifth. Now keep your shoulders down, good, and low, open to second, low, left arm up to third. That's it. Low, first, left arm fourth. Now careful how you open the arm. Low to high fifth, up and second. Let's do a Tendu combination. From first, with our arms in second, we're going to do 4 tendus to the side with the right foot. Out and in 4 times, and then with our backs very straight and holding our turnout with those rotator muscles, I want you to press up in an Elevé, up, up, and down, down. Good. And then we'll do a port de bras to second, through first and open second. And then we'll repeat it with the left foot. Have you got it? All right. In a good first, tummies in. We'll open our arms to second on the introduction. Nice long arms. And right foot. Out, first, out, first. Keep that heel forward, out, that's it. Elbows round. Press up, up, down, down. Very good. Arms, second, left foot. Out, first, out, elbows, out, first, out, first. Now hold your tummies. Press up, up, down, down, arms, second, finish. Good. Now that you can do Tendu closing Plié, you're ready to learn Glissade. This is a very important step to know, for it's used to connect steps together and often as a preparation for jumps. Glissades can be done many different ways and in all directions, but we're going to start by learning them to the side. I like to describe Glissade as a jump that isn't a jump. Just like a jump, it starts in Plié and it ends in Plié. I'm going to do one for you, so just watch this time, okay? I start in a Demi Plié. I tendu, still in Plié. Now I'm going to go up and over, and I'm in Plié again, and I close Plié. I want to do one more for you, so watch closely. See if you can find where I have both legs straight and both feet pointed at the same time. So watch close. I start in Plié, I'm still in Plié, I'm in Plié, and I close in Plié. Where was it? Bailey.
When you changed feet.
When I changed feet, right. Good for you. Now it's your turn. Let's try some. Arms in second, Plié, and we tendu, over, good, and Plié. Again, stretch, stretch, and right here, make sure this foot is all the way stretched before you bring it into first. That's it. Stretch, over, close. Now, let's straighten our legs and bring our arms down to low fifth, first, and as we open the arms, second, Plié, and let's do the left side. Stretch, stretch, close, stretch, stretch, close, stretch, over, close, and port de bras, the arms low, first, Plié. Very good. Okay, shake your legs out. Let's try this with the music. In a good first, we'll open our arms to second on the introduction. A good hand position. That's it, shoulders wide, tummies in, and stretch, stretch, plié. Stretch, stretch, plié. Stretch, stretch, plié. Arms low. Left, stretch, stretch, close. Stretch, stretch, close. Stretch, stretch, close. Arms low, first, plié. And finish. That was very good. Let's jump. This jump is called Échappé. And like all jumps, it starts in plié and it ends in plié. Get in first, and our arms will be in second. Plié. We're going to jump to second position. That's it. And back to first. Yes, that's one échappé. Let's do another one. Jump second, and first. Good. Now I want you to jump second and hold it this time. Plié, jump second, and check your position. Make sure your knees are over your third toe. You're in a good second position. And now jump back to first, and check your first. Are your back straight? And pull up. That's the idea. As you jump, try to come down through your feet into plié softly, quietly, like a cat landing. That's better. Yes, much better. Let's practice a few échappés looking in the mirror and checking our backs, okay? So get in your first, demi-plié. Look in the mirror at your back. Do you have a nice straight back? That's it, knees over your toes. And jump second, and check your back. Now watch it as you jump back to first. Jump first, and again jump second. Watch your back, and first. Good. All right, rest. Let's do a combination of 3 échappés with a port de bras to second. We'll be in first. On the introduction to the music, we'll take our arms to first and then open our arms to second as we plié. Then we'll do 3 échappés and then straighten our legs as we bring our arms to low fifth, first, and open the arms as we plié to second. Have you got it? Okay, we'll do this 2 times. 3 échappés and a port de bras to second. First position, tummies in, and jump. Second, first, second. Point your feet. Second, first, up, open. Again, second, first, second, first, second, first. Arms up, plié, and finish. Good. Just a note here to remind teachers that steps such as Glissade and Échappé could be taught at the barre first. Now that you've done the Chaîné turns flat for a while, and you have pretty good control of them, we're going to try them on half toe or demi-pointe, like this. We'll get in the first, and touch the fingertips to the tops of your shoulders. Pull your elbows straight out. And of course, the most important thing is to look in the direction that you're going to go. Now, just watch me this first time. I'm going to press up on half toe, and then I'm going to rock, 2, 3, 4. So Anatoly, we're going to need some rock music. I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's try this again. So I press up on half toe, I rock 4 times, and then I'm going to go into the turns. Just watch once more. So I press up and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, step, 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 step. Have you got the idea? Okay, your turn. Tummy's in. Now hold the rotation of your legs. Press up and step. Right, left, step, 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 step. Very good. Step, step, step. One of the most difficult things about doing Chaîné turns is hanging on to your turnout as you're turning. So Bailey, I'd like you and Catherine to be paper dolls, and Toby, you're a gingerbread man. And you 3 have been cut out in a perfect little tiny second position on half toe. Of course, you're very exceptional paper dolls and gingerbread man because you can turn your head. And this is what we'll do. We'll practice going down the barre. And again, you've been cut out in this perfect little tiny second position on half toe. So each step that you take, you're going to still be in that position. And of course, you're going to look over your shoulder, and we turn a half a turn on this foot, and a half a turn on that foot, and a half a turn, and a half a turn. Have you got the idea? Okay, Toby goes first, and Catherine, be ready. Now, get a good position. Don't lean backwards. That's it, stand very tall. Now look the direction you're going. Take your time and work on that turnout. Go. Half a turn, that's it. Good. Take your time. Tummy's in. pull your legs up. Stand very tall, Catherine. That's it. And look over your shoulder. Remember, we're always looking over either the right shoulder or the left shoulder. That's the idea. Good. Now, we're going to do them with the music. So, in your first position, make sure your back is very straight and use those rotator muscles to hold that turnout. Touch your shoulders, elbows straight out, and again, you're going to press up to half toe on the introduction, rock right, left, and then into your turns, okay? Pull your elbows straight out, tummy's in, and up, up, and rock, right, left, right, left. For our quiz, let's see. In a grand plie in first position, you keep your heels on the floor as long as you can on the way down, and then you put your heels back on the floor as soon as you can on the way up. What's different about second position? Catherine?
Your heels stay on the floor.
That's right, they stay on the floor in the grand plie in second. Now, let's see. If you're going to do a tendu to the back into a dégagé or a rond de jambe, what's supposed to lead? Bailey?
The toes.
The toes, right. Now, supposing I'm coming back to first, I'm going to close from a tendu or dégagé. What's supposed to lead there? Toby?
The heel.
That's it, yes. Now, here's a hard one. En dehors means a movement in what direction? Toby?
Away or outward from the supporting leg.
That's excellent, very good. So what does dedans mean? Catherine?
Towards the supporting leg or inward.
Yes. Now here's a trick question. What is like a jump, but it isn't a jump? Bailey?
A glissade.
A glissade, yes. Now that you're more advanced, we're going to end our class with a révérence. This is a way of thanking your teacher and the pianist for your class. And one day, it will be the way that you thank the audience for coming to watch you dance. For our révérence, let's take the ladies first. We'll have our feet in first to start and our arms in second. And we're going to take 4 very beautiful walks forward, starting with your right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then step second. Place your left half toe in back, and then port-de-bras the arms low fifth, first, and as you open your arms to second, let's take a little bow. Keep this very elegant. Don't let your back cave in, okay? And now we'll do the left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and step left. Place the right half toe in back and port-de-bras low, first, and second. That's it. Okay, you practice that, and let me help Toby with his. Just like the girls will have the arms in second, and you're going to walk very, very proud, and right, left, right, left, and we'll step to the right. Now, place this foot beside your right foot, that's it. And then take the right arm down and port-de-bras to high fifth and bow. And then arms in second, we'll take the left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and step. Place the right foot, and now the left arm up and bow. As you walk, Toby, make sure your arms have a little softness in the elbows. That's right, good. Okay, practice that.